What's good, everyone? It's your boy John. It's Friday, August 6th, and I'm back here at Six Flags Magic Mountain for the second part of this week's Raptor update. So the first thing that I noticed in this area that stood out to me was that there were two big caissons that were dug out in the area which appears to be the beginning of the lift hill. I'm not quite sure. We'll take a better look at that in a little bit. Here's a better look at the two new caissons that I was talking about in the last clip. Let me know what you guys think. So when I came over here to get a better shot of the two caissons that were just dug out, I noticed that there was another hole as well as a new marker placed in front of the old Green Lantern entrance. I wonder what this hole is for. I wonder if it's part of the ride, or is this just a random hole that they just dug out? But I believe that the marker is part of the ride, so we'll try and get a better look at that later. Over in this section, it looks like a lot's been going on. The first thing I notice is that the block section markers are placed back in the area that they were supposed to be. They had removed them for a while, I guess to tear up some of this land in this area, but they're now back in the place that they're supposed to be. I also noticed that the queue for the old Green Lantern ride is now missing all its switchbacks. As you look here, you'll see that they've already removed a ton of them, and it looks like the rest of them are getting ready to be removed as well. This leads me to believe even more now that the exit for the ride will be on this side and the entrance will be on the opposite. Another quick note while we're here, or before I leave this area. This marker, it seems to line up with these markers, with the block section markers, but it's a little off. It's not exactly in a straight line. Let's see, maybe it is. Yeah, no, it's not in a straight line with these markers. Kind of like tilts off a bit to this angle. So I'm wondering if this marker is on because I saw what appeared to be the beginnings of a footer being dug out on the other side of this wall that would line up with these markers. But I'm not sure if that's actually a footer for the ride or they're just digging a hole. But this is an actual marker here, but I haven't seen them do anything with it. And it's on the other side of the construction wall, so kind of puzzling to me. What do you guys think? Making my way over here, the first thing I notice is the ton of footers that have been added since I've last been here on Monday. There is absolutely countless amount of footers that I can see. As well as if we look at this first caisson that was dug out, if you look behind it, you're going to see that there's been another caisson that's dug literally right next to it or like diagonal of it. It might even be an extension of this first one. I can't tell from here, but there is a huge hole there with rebar in it. Here's an overview of the area with footers so far that the eyes can't see. I mean, they've really added so many more since I was last here on Monday. I honestly can't count how many. I would try and give you a number, but it's impossible. But I can definitely tell you that they're all the way to where Tidal Wave's lift used to be. I mean, I'll go get a better shot of it from another angle, but you'll see they're really far along. Here's just another quick overview of the area in case there was something missed in the last shot. Here's a look from Riddler's Exit, as well as a shot of how far they've come with the footers so far. As we pan back this way, you're going to notice that the amount of footers that they have done so far pretty much add up for almost about half the layout, if you really think about it. I mean, look where they are now, and look how much they've already done. At that point where those footers are, it's most likely at the bottom of the drop or, middle of the layout. So all they have to do is get to where the station is and they'll be done with footers. Here's a current look at the track that's on site as of Friday, August 6th. Seems to be a good amount. I'd say about 52 pieces, give or take a piece. Yeah, but coming in steady. And with that said, that's going to conclude this week's update. Appreciate you all for tuning in, as always. Make sure to tune in next week for next week's update or updates. Until then, this has been John, and this is your Theme Park ERT.